Good afternoon. Today I will be arguing the con side of the female circumcision debate. There has been a long-lasting debate whether female circumcision is morally justifiable. To begin, female circumcision is defined as the medically unnecessary modification of female genitals. UNICEF estimates more than 130 million girls and women around the world have undergone genital circumcision. At least 2 million girls every year, 6,000 each day, are at risk. The practice, which is generally done without anesthetics, may have lifelong health consequences, including chronic infection, severe pain during urination, menstruation, sexual intercourse, and childbirth, not to mention psychological trauma. Although there are no official numbers, some girls die from the ritual, usually as a result of bleeding or infection. Case by case, we hear endless stories of young women stripped by immoral behavior. The Maasai, an indigenous African tribe of semi-nomadic people located in Kenya and northern Tanzania, are among the many groups that see the practice as an inherited cultural tradition. One young woman, Agnes, recalls her experience. It was 1970, and I was 14 years old when, coming home from school one evening, my mother explained to me that my sister and I were about to be initiated into adulthood. "You're going to be women," she said excitedly. She told us we would take part in a ceremony that initiates young girls into adulthood through ritual circumcision and then into arranged marriages. I was both horrified and outraged. I told my mom to tell Father I was not going to be circumcised. She was furious with me, but I stood my ground. The social pressure from the mockery from my age mates became so excruciatingly intense, I finally gave in. My sister and I slept in the same place where the bloody rite would take place. The circumciser joined us. At the crack of dawn, the doors were opened up and the ice-cold water from the pot was poured on our bodies to prevent excessive bleeding. I sat down with one woman holding me from the back, her arms pinning my hands into my body, while two other women tightly stretched out and pinned my legs to the ground. The circumciser approached me, waving the blade in front of my face. She gorged out my clitoris and labia majora and minora as I almost fainted. She then inserted 2 fingers into the fresh wound to make sure the job was complete and nothing was there. I bled uncontrollably for hours. I was in severe pain, but I did not make a face. I slipped in and out of consciousness due to the huge loss of blood. My legs had to remain apart, while milk and salt were applied to the wounds to prevent them from becoming septic. During the last 7 years, Agnes has not only been raising awareness of the dangers of female circumcision, but she has been fighting tribal leaders and parliamentarians to ban this practice. The act itself of cutting genital organs for non-medical reasons is a basic violation of girls' and women's rights to physical integrity. Medical experts have declared these procedures to be extremely harmful to the physical and mental health of girls and women. Female circumcision is an act that, even in the best of circumstances, frequently results in permanent physical mutilation and alteration of body function. Most of the countries in which female circumcision is practiced has passed legislation making the procedure a crime, and with good reason. In conclusion, when deciding whether female circumcision is morally justifiable, keep in mind Agnes's account, one that is 130 million times too similar. Thank you.